Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is Roderick. Got to coming to you live from DOOLY'S Billiards and Lounge here at 1750 Main Street North, Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. We're here today for the second annual Moses Cappo Memorial. And while we're into day 2 of a 3-day event, which was running from June 14th, starting yesterday, and ending tomorrow, June 16th. And we're into the B side now. We're deep into the B side. It's the quarterfinals on the B side. And we have a match between Johnny Baptiste and Garvey. They're just in the middle of the second rack right now. Garvey won the first one, and I misspelled Garvey's name here, so I gotta fix that. Apologies, Garvey. And I knew it was misspelled, but I still left it that way. Slipped, man. Make sure that it's not. Yeah, I did it on the poster too, but I'll correct that right now. Apologies, man. I got your name wrong there. And I knew that it was wrong because I checked, and then I was like, oh, I got to change it, but I didn't change it. I ended up just streaming, so I'm going to fix that right now. So. Oh, I got to set the timer on this one too. All right. Yeah, let me turn this down.
In Regina. So the junior tournament was held all day today. My daughter Keith, my mother Deanna, my father Bruce,
I think that's
other Sierra Moses' mom, all put together a tournament for juniors in Regina, Saskatchewan at the Broken Rack. So we have the results here.
There you
For
go.
winners, Ben Halter with $100, Leah Thompson with $200, and Carter Halkyard with a jacket, a trophy, and $300. So
Carter Halkyard winning the junior tournament. Everybody's clapping in recognition of their effort. Won $300 for that.
Cappo Memorial Facebook page.
I'll get the rest of the names from them right away, and then I'll announce the names and what they won. It's kind of cool. They had a tournament for the kids at Broken Rack in Regina, and they were playing today, competing. They had one last year too for them. And they have minis going on, so if you're around here in Moose Jaw or trying to make your drive through by any chance, you can come in and play in the minis. You got minis going on all day and night. $20 entry, races to 5, single elimination. All right, so well, let's bring up the stats on these guys. Johnny, who just made the shot on the table there, is a 747 Fargo rate. And Garvey is a 641 Fargo rate. So pretty good matchup here. Statistically, according to Fargo rate, this should be a 7-5 win for Johnny Baptiste, according to the Fargo rating, if it's true. But I think what matters here is how many games each player has in the system, because that would tell us a little bit more about the story of how accurate their Fargo rate is, right? And the more games in the system, the more accurate it is. Nice positional shot there from Johnny. Let's player that guy on himself on the B side and needs to survive. Playing against a formidable opponent against Garvey, who I don't remember if I got a chance to watch him play last year, but from what I understand, he's a really good player, and as Fargo Ray says, he's a really good player, so I'm expecting a really good match in this one. I can only speak on behalf of Johnny because I know him from him being from Manitoba and me watching him play over the years. So I know he's comfortable playing on any size table. And as far as his like fundamentals, the mentality, and how he approaches the table, never changes. It's always balanced and on the right side of the game. You don't really see too many times where he's like stressed out because he's not playing well. And when he is in those situations, usually he finds a way through, and he still can do well even when he's not playing his best game. He still comes up big on some big games. So we'll see how he does here. I don't know much about RVE, but from what I understand, he's a really good player. Everybody here recognizes him as a good player, and there was a couple of players watching him warm up, and they were complimenting on how good his game is going right now, how he's stroking the ball well. Oh, he's gonna miss the shot on the 3. Forcing the angle for the 4, and he had a good angle here because he was trying to come down for the shape on the 5. He's actually slightly off on the angle, but it still would have worked from there. And that's the way these tables are kind of playing, you know. They're like fast, they're slow, pockets wide but not forgiving. You know, it's kind of weird because you get the like it feels like they're a huge pocket, right? It looks like a 5-inch pocket, but when you go and shoot it, it quickly becomes like 4 1/4. It feels like, especially when you're trying to hammer balls. You can't. Maybe it's just the way the pockets are cut. I'm not sure, but I've seen a lot of balls that go towards the pocket and get spat out just because of the pace on it and because they're not hitting it true to the center. But I've also seen some shots that, you know, where people were able to cheat and, you know, a good foot off the rail, so, or off the pocket. But I think like when it comes to doing those cheat shots, like they all have to be slow paced. You can't put anything powerful behind that. Oops. Took the ball off, didn't mean to. Gonna go off to 6. No, it's gonna just miss it. It looked like that 6 ball was gonna be the cushion on that one, that it was almost guaranteed that it was gonna go in the pocket, but that's not the way it worked out. Gonna need some juice to get back here for the 6 ball. Nice little draw shot. And good juice on that one. Good angle on 6 ball. He just needs to get below. Yeah, I don't know. I guess above the 7 ball would probably be best. I'm wondering if he can maybe just punch draw it off the rail to break the 7 ball off the rail. Kind of risky though. Two things could happen there. You can end up bad on the 7 ball from getting a double kiss or something like that. Or you can miss the 7 ball altogether and scratch. Or miss the 7 ball altogether and end up leaving the 7 ball where it is and leaving yourself a bang corner option only. Good decision coming up here on the 6 ball. A little bit of discipline there, willing to take the shot off the side pocket, which most of you guys know that when you play a shot like this, there's always a chance that the horn of the side pocket is going to kick that ball out. But if you apply just a little bit of side spin on it, just a touch, you can make this get past that side pocket. Great shot. That's the way you do it. Makes the 8 and the 9, and he takes the lead in the match. And we'll check out on the ladies. They're playing right now. This is a B-side quarterfinal matchup. YVETTE Cappo just won that game. The score is currently 5-4, but she just won that game, so I think that either ties up the match or puts her on the hill. And against Lisa McNabb, we're in the blue and yellow, so it's 6-4. YVETTE Cappo on the hill. Lisa McNabb down by 2, breaking right now, a chance to be able to get within 1. I'll come and check up on them right away. Moving into rack number 4 of this matchup, we got Johnny Baptiste breaking down. He's trailing by 1 against GARVEY. Gonna make ball off the break, and he's gonna have a shot at the 1 ball, a great one, but opportunity nonetheless, and a little bit of room here to be able to play safety off the first shot instead of going for the cut. Tempting to go for the cut though, you know, these kind of cuts are a little bit more acceptable on the table. I think he's gonna go safety. So that's what it looks like right now. Uh-oh. Oh, he's lucky that 1 ball kept rolling there. That could have been dangerous, and it wasn't supposed to hit that ball, and it ended up hitting that 4 ball. And
Randy, bag up.
Had him in trouble.
And Sean Monkman on the table forward. Get your
Randy Baggett, Sean Monkman played in a mini tournament.
Monkman and Randy Baggett. Thank you.
That's a huge match right there, too. It's race to 5, single elimination. Yeah, so if you're in town or around or you're driving through, come on in. We're at DOOLY'S and watch some of the action. There's going to be lots of action going on until they close, which I believe they close at 1. So mini tournaments probably running until midnight. And it's cut on the 2. It's going to end up funny here on the 4 ball. Get this cut nice, you know, smooth. Could have used a bit better shape here on the 4 ball, though, that's for sure. However, he's got an opportunity for either the safety or the cut. Being a right-handed player, the shot is a little bit easier for him. Left-handed player would likely end up playing the safety there. That was a nice cut. Really nice cut.
We'll have Greg W. and Jason F. on table 11.
I was going to leave him a longer shot on the 6 ball. I don't know. It kind of helps in a sense because he's got a long shot, so he's got to add some speed to it just to make it to the pocket. But to get shape for the 8 ball means he's got to choose to either play off the rails or draw into the rails to change the angle. And so this is a bit of a challenging shot, but it could be an easier shot if you were to play it off more rails to get back down to the right side of that table like this. Yeah, that's the way you wanted to play it. That was a good shot. He's playing well right now, striking the ball well, as somebody was saying earlier. when they were watching him warm up. Nice little shot here. He got set up for the 8-ball. Showing his IQ, his pool IQ on that one. Striking the ball well, as I said. He's up by 2 against Johnny Baptiste. Johnny starting to maybe feel like he needs to get back on the scoreboard here quickly before things get too far. Check up on the ladies right now. The score is still 6-4, and YVETTE Cappo's at the table looking to close out on the 5-ball right now. Going back to our main matchup here. Looks like Garvey's going to come up dry on the breaks. An opportunity knocks here for Johnny Baptiste. Pretty decent spread. A little bit of work, I guess, when it comes to the 2-ball, but other than that, the table is kind of there. You know? After you take care of the 2, the 3 and the 4 are kind of right by each other. The 4-9 combo is a possibility also. If not, the 5-ball is in a good spot after that, so you don't really have to go for that. You can just go for the runner on this table. You can choose the angle that you get on the 3-ball here to decide what to do with it. I think he's going to take a look at both options and figure out what he's going to do first. It's because he was thinking about the combo, man. Thinking about the combo, so he was playing good shape there to be able to get that combo set up in the best way possible. Turns the table over to Garvey, and now he's going to have a bit of a tough cut here, but he also has an opportunity to be able to get up 3 games in this matchup. Well, it's going to be an opportunity here for Johnny, a great opportunity. And now the 9-ball is still kind of in a weird spot. I don't know. I think he's just going to set up for the 4-ball here, but he could try to do something crazy, like maybe play the cue ball off the 4 and into the 9. I just don't see it though. I think he can maybe use that cushion for the 4-ball. Anything. Using the 9-ball as an extra cushion on the shot. And a little bump into the 4 is going to help him get even better on the 4-ball. So now he can just leave that 9-ball there. But the thing is, like, the way this table is laid out, you know, you have a little bit of work to do here. So, I don't know. He's the kind of player that can do it, though. I watched him play many times, so I know he can play position well in the situation here. And it's all really, like, the shape from the 5 to the 6, I think, is what makes it stable. He's going to play a little bit extra weight on this one. Not going to end up good on the 5-ball, so he's going to have to figure out a way to either make the shot or create another opportunity with a safety shot. And a safety shot using the 6-ball as a blocker. Pretty good weight. Yeah, I think he left him, you know, a decent chance to be able to hit it, so it's not an issue hitting it, but he didn't leave him, I don't think, direct contact. And we're going to find out right away. If you left him direct contact, he'll take the shot. Now, if you left him just the edge of that 5-ball, Garvey could take a shot at coming off the bottom rail off the side cushion and then hitting that 9-ball in the pocket. And that's the way I would be playing this shot. Oh, no, he's going to scratch. That's going to be a 5-9 combo now. There's no need to set up for the 6-ball. Just 5-9 combo. Yeah, he's gonna make it too. A little bit of a lucky break there. 3-2, down by 1. And that's YVETTE Cappo making the 9-ball there in her match against Lisa McNabb with a score of 7-4. I think this is the last match that we have for tonight. Kind of early, man. I have to go get my cues and play in a couple of minis. Lose some more 20s. I lost the 20 last night. I only played 1 mini and ended up losing. I was down 4, I think it was 4-1. Came back and tied it up at 4 and lost on the hill. My opponent played well, and he ended up losing eventually to Darren Mayer, who ended up winning that mini. What's up, Dion Anderson says hello, Rod, on YouTube. Well, you have to get onto the 4-ball, and there's a small window between the 4 and the 7. He hit that perfectly. And he wasn't trying to hit perfectly. He was trying to hit one of those balls to open up the table a bit more, but ended up really tight here on the 4-ball now. Well, he's going to make a beauty cut. Beautiful cut on that one. Really tight on this one. He hit it perfect, man. Extra weight to get across with a 5-ball, too. Nine balls in the pocket. It almost got spat out, though. It had that same sound when it's been rejected a couple of times already. It had that same, like it was going to spit it out, but it didn't. That's going to tie up the match at 3. Just like that, we're in a battle now. Shout out to our sponsor, Amio Construction. You can find them on Facebook under Amio Construction. You can also check out their website, www.amiotconstruction.com. Rural Billiard and Patio, 2 locations here in Saskatchewan. We have one in Regina, 1146 Broad Street, and one at 116 A Avenue B North in Saskatoon. Both of them open 9 to 5 Monday to Friday. Saturdays are open from 10 to 5, and they're closed on Sundays. Brown Bear Women events, Indigenous history and culture. You can check them out at events at brownbearwoman.ca. Flat Shot Billiards Apparel. You can find them at flatshot.company.site. Let them know that you seen the advertisement on Q Sports Live. GamUpApparel.com also. We got a lot of great gear. Always coming up with something fresh. They just came up with some fresh Bitter Gorst designs and Tyler Steyer designs, but they're constantly updating their designs. You can find them at jamupapparel.com. I work with them and represent them in Manitoba. I try to get them some exposure in Manitoba. Love their products for sure. They just changed the material on the shirts also, so they're I think stretchier, breathable, more breathable, a bit more comfortable for the pool player. Well, it's gonna have a bit of a challenge here. I have to back up this 3-ball, and the 3-ball being as close as it is. Still gives him a little bit of distance, so you can kind of measure this a little bit better. But he's got to punch stroke this off the right cushion and back to the left side, making this shot a bit harder. Gonna make a great shot out of it though, and he's gonna come across good for the 4. Gonna have to make a big shot now from the 4 to get onto the 5-ball. There's really nothing on the 5-ball. I don't think it goes past the 9 either, so he's got to break it out. Actually, it might be better just to not make the shot here and just play a safety instead. Yeah. He knows. Oh, and that was a nice one. Got the 5-ball out in the open too. He might have left him some of the 4-ball though, but that was a smart safety. Yeah, he left him some of the 4. It's gonna be a good reply from Johnny too. No, he left him the 4. And this was smart from Garvey though. But you put the spin to get towards that 9 and 5, which broke out the 5. Really smart shot. Oh, you're supposed to lock him up right behind the 9 and between the 9 and the 6-ball, but he's let the cue ball come out a little bit. Big shots available, and jump shot is a bit close, so we'll go for the short end jump or short end kick. Looking for a little less pace. That's going to be good for him. He'll be happy with that result. Didn't really give him too much here. Harvey should be playing another safety right back there. I think he may be using the 7-ball as a blocker. And he tried. It's just a little short on the pace, but he had the right idea. I was trying to use the 7-ball as the blocker on that one. Now Johnny's trying to see if he can maybe get this cue ball down at the bottom near the 6 or above the 6 and between the 6 and 9. Pretty good one. Nice cut from Garvey. Gonna get onto the 6 ball too. Really nice shot. Garvey's gonna make the 9. Puts him in the lead, 4-3. Nice little matchup on this one. Nice little matchup on this one. It's a nice little cut here on the 5 ball. Didn't really have much on it except for the contact point. Then he got a little bounce there for the shape on the 6. What's up, Wayner? How you doing? He says, is there a drop posted? Thanks. Link. Yeah, I'll get that on there for you right now. Give me a second. Give me a second, man. Yeah, there's a link for you. Rack number 8 is a pretty good break from Johnny. He makes the 3 ball off the break, but didn't really get a whole lot on this 1 ball. You can see it. And no shots available. You have to play a safety on it. Some good spread there to give him an opportunity to be able to play the safety. How you doing? Good matchup. Garvey's up 4-3. They've got some really good shots, some good runs too. Oh, scratch the cue ball there. What do you guys think of the ball chamber having the race included on the side of it? Something that I thought about last night. I always have like the race usually included on the scoreboard itself. It'll say like RT 5 or 7 or whatever the races are in brackets. But I wanted to keep the scoreboard cleaner this year, so I decided to put the race of 7 underneath the match timer. Then I said to myself, well, if I have the ball chamber, it looks kind of plain. So then I wanted to make it look a little bit better. I said, well, why not include the races on the side of it too? And then Sean, the 6 ball, is going to turn the table over to Johnny. You get a chance to get the match tied up now. I have to play safe here. Good shot. And he pulled it off the rail a little bit. Like, the further away from the rail the 7-ball is, the better it is for him because now it's harder to hit it. The closer that the ball is to the rail, the easier it is for your opponent to be able to make contact with it. So that was kind of good. He hit that almost perfect way. Just a little bit harder might have been better, but then it might have been easier for his opponent to be able to just massey around those balls and hit it. It's probably as good as it can get. I think the best way to hit this is just try to go off the side rail and the top rail short for a second angle. You're gonna hit it straight though. Oh, the nice hit considering the spot that he was in, but he's turned the table over to Johnny with an opportunity on the 7-ball. He's gonna come up quite a bit short on this 8-ball. Quite a bit short on this 8-ball. This was a really nice kick shot here. He hit it direct here. I thought he would hit that second rail and hit it directly. And Johnny just played a really, really nice safety here on Garvey. I mean, he can still go off the rail to hit it, and he's got a good percentage to be able to make it. But a really nice safety from Johnny here. Oh man, how did that not go in? That's what I'm telling you. Like, this table, like, the pockets seem like they're big, but then they're not, man. Huge breakthrough for Johnny Baptiste. Should have been down 2 games in this one. Oh, and he still might be. Oh man, I took the 9-ball off the wall because I figured I was already in, but he left it in the pocket. All right, now we can take the 9-ball off the table, man. Crazy. Like, this shot, I can see it not going in because, like, you're going off the rail and in, right? But that 9-ball getting spat out, that one really surprised me. I thought that 9-ball was going to, I didn't save it, unfortunately, but oh man, I can't believe that 9-ball didn't go in. All right, so he does end up getting down by 2. It's a 5-3 score. Garvey in not a comfortable position, but almost in a comfortable position.
We are doing our mini number 8. We're looking for some players. If you're up for it, come on down.
Oh man, he's gonna lose the cue ball off the break. Ball in hand for Johnny. And this table is nice. I mean, there's a really good spread on this table. Everything kind of complements each other almost. The 1 to the 2, the 2 to the 3 should work. 3 to the 4 should be okay.
Game number 8, Winnie.
I don't see a lot of problems here unless you get into some sort of positional problem. And a decent angle on this one, a little bit further than he would have been 2 straight. And play off a couple of rails here to get onto that 3-ball or punch it off the top rail. Get back to the middle. Oh, and he almost paid it back there on that one. Just kissed the horn. And I'm going to play with the other pocket off the other horn. Crazy. Escape 2 scratch shots. Yeah, take a little break, man. Wipe your cue down, you know, settle down a little bit. You need the combat energy down. I have to play off 3 rails here to get onto that 6 ball next. Big bounce here would help, but if it's somewhat straight, the draw will be alright. You can actually punch this through and follow it through with some spin, but I think it's probably better just to draw it back, keep it simple. Yeah, he's going to play through. Good shot. Little switcher too. Was it a switch? No, it's a lefty. Good angle here on the 8-ball to get onto the 9. Gonna put Johnny down by 1. 5-4. So now when I originally started the stream, I said, you know, there's, according to Fargo rate and their statistics and how they calculate the difference in points in a hot race match, they would say that this would be a 7-5 race between them, possibly even 7-4. But I would say 7-5. And on a medium race, it would be like a 7-6. So they're saying that the result should be 7-5 or 6-6. Or you can make an announcement. I don't know where it happened, but they're clapping, so I'm clapping too. And in a hot race, it would be a 2-game difference. So then you would look at a 7-4 win or a 5-5 win, according to the Fargo rate. But you know what? Before I go any further, I want to see. Oh, why is it doing that? Oh, because I went there. I want to see the robustness, because the robustness on a player's Fargo rate kind of tells you more or less the experience and how accurate the Fargo rating is. So let's start with GARVEY, who's 641. So he's got a Fargo rate of 641 with 600 robustness. But pretty established, but still a little bit of room for moving. It can move up or it can move down. 600 games is a lot. You know, it's considered established at that point for sure. But 1,000 or more robustness usually tells you a little bit more about the player and how accurate they are. Johnny Baptiste is a 747 with 1,000 games, 1,044. So you can say for sure that, you know, Johnny's accurate on his Fargo rate, because at 1,000, you're not really going to fluctuate too much in your Fargo rate. Gonna wait till he shoots. GARVEY, on the other hand, like he's got a little bit of flex still, 400 point or 400 robustness difference. There's a lot of room there to go up or down. He could easily be at a 675 to up to 700 by the time he gets to 1,000 games. And he could easily also be down to about 600 if he doesn't have good results over the next 400 games that he gets into the system. Gonna hit that beautifully for the 9-ball to the side pocket. He's gonna put him on the hill. All right, so he's defying the Fargo rate right now. Now, let's say that he was technically a 700 player because, you know, after some more games of the system, he ends up doing really well and ends up where he should be, like a 700. So at a 700, let's see what the Fargo rate says here. I believe it would be a 1-game difference between them on a hot, medium, or mild Fargo rate. Fair match. 641. Oh, okay, we said 700, right? So 700 against a 747. And race to 7. Yeah, so in a mild match, they were raced even at 7. In a medium match, they were raced 6 to 7. And if this was a hot race, it would be a 6 to 8 matchup. So technically, in a hot race, Garvey would have won already. On a medium race, he would have won as well. And in a hot race, or sorry, in a mild race, well, he's 1 away from winning. Which technically, this is, I guess, what it's supposed to be. Takes the ball off the break on this one. He'll get a chance to get going. 1 ball is available. There's not an easy shot. It is makeable, though. However, most of the times you're going to make this with some inside spin. And that usually going to take the cue ball towards where that 9 and 6 ball are. Yeah, so it might be better just to play a safety. And I think he was trying to get past that pocket, past the rail to get above the 6 and the 9. And he's left the shot on the 1 ball instead. I got to take this phone call. said I have 180 days to appeal, and if I don't, they're gonna delete my account permanently. And I didn't do anything wrong, man. That's what I don't get. All I did was share the stream. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Yeah. All right, so we're at 6-5 in this matchup. I had to take that call. I was the boss man calling it. Trying to get some help so I can stream the match tomorrow on Q Sports Live on Facebook, or at least the B final, the championship match. I don't think he really wanted to go off that 3-ball. That was something that just kind of happened. Gonna be tough here on this 3-ball though. Yeah, just avoided the scratch on that one. And I had no choice but to go for the 6-9 combo now. I don't think that was the intent, but that's what he ended up with. And I hit this one with some pace. Gonna make a good shot out of it. Has up the match at 6. He's on the hill. Nice little matchup on this one. We're going to heat things up here for the final rack. Rack number 13 coming up next. The final rack between these guys. GARVEY to break. Yeah, they're going to pound. They're going to get ready for this one. The hill matchup has arrived. Here we go. Rack 13, GARVEY breaking for the match. Gonna hit some power on that one, and it looks like he's gonna make a ball to the side pocket. Let's see, pull that goes in. Beauty cut to open up. Nice shape on the 2-ball as well. Nice little shot here, avoided all traffic. He's gonna miss the 3-ball. And he's gonna get a little lucky though. Missed the 3-ball and hooked him behind the 5. Now, I'm gonna go back to this highlight again. What I want you guys to see is that when the cue ball goes towards the 7-ball off the 1-ball, it actually curves a little bit just to miss the 7-ball. Watch the curve just before it hits the 7-ball. You see here, watch the curve just before it hits the 7-ball. See that? Boom, it just curved. And that's not from the table on being on level. That's the spin. Like a late reaction. It kind of curved it at the very end, and that strained out that cue ball. Because otherwise, if that didn't happen, that cue ball was going to go straight to that 7-ball. Oh, and Johnny's just going to miss the 3-ball. Ball in hand for Garvey. He's got a chance to be able to win this match and knock out a really good player in this tournament. Oh, and the 4-ball is still there. Okay, it's the 8-ball that's gone. I'm a bit straight on this one. See from this angle here is pretty straight. Need some juice on that one. Might have got a bit too much juice. Oh, what a nice shot. Gonna have a shot on the 6-ball too, I think. Nice little back cut here. Overcut it just a little bit, but it's gonna go in anyway. Weird how everything kind of changed here on this table and the 7-ball moving to where it is and cue ball being where it is, and now the shot on the 6 and what he's got to do to get onto the 7. Like it all kind of tells me like the pool gods are here right now. They're trying to have a little bit of fun on this one. I did bring out the flames though, so usually when I bring out the flames, we get a really, really good matchup. And right now, this is a pretty good matchup on this last rack. Quickly, who do you guys think is going to win? You're welcome, Wayner. Who do you guys think is going to win this one? Considering the table, how many shots are left and the puzzle that's left. You can make the 6-ball, which I'm like 90% sure you can make it. I think he almost has to go to the corner. Like, the side pocket is the easier option, obviously. You just can't draw too much into it because of where the 7-ball is. So that's what makes it challenging. And the corner shot is a little bit easier, but now like you would have to settle for a long shot on the 7-ball. Or maybe not. Maybe you can push the cue ball through to get into the 9-ball and open up the 7-ball. It's the side that he wants. He just wants to give it a quick poke draw. That's going to do it. That's a nice shot. Took some time to work it out, man, but worked it out the right way. He's got the 7-ball. 7 and 9 remaining for him to be able to win this match. Just the 9-ball remaining, and he's got a really nice position on it. This should be the match. And now you would think this is an upset, but I don't think it really was. I mean, considering the Fargo robustness on Garvey, you can tell that he's a higher level player than this 641 that shows in the system. Great finish on that one. He's going to defeat Johnny Baptiste and eliminate him from the tournament. He'll have a chance to continue to play tomorrow. And let's see who he's playing against tomorrow. Tomorrow he gets to play against Brad Baines, who eliminated Barry McLean with a score of 7-5. Sean Monkman and Randy Baggett are playing, but they're playing all the way down there, and I don't think, no, we can't do it from here. If they were closer, I would move the camera over. Right, so here are the matchups for tomorrow. We have Jason Klatt, Eric Vargas, A-side semifinal. That's a juicy matchup. Jason Kashayanu and Jody Thornton. Apparently, that's a really good matchup too. I know Jason Kashayanu. I know he's a vicious player, really good player, man. Very methodical, very accurate. He's got a good mentality. Really great player, man. And he just played against a tough opponent against Randy Baggett, and he beat Randy 7-5. He's playing some pretty good pool. Played some great pool last year also. Now he's got a matchup against Jody Thornton tomorrow on the semifinal on the A side. So the winner of Jason Kashayanu, Jody Thornton, plays against the winner of Jason Kladner, Vargas. Which match do you guys want to see on the main table tomorrow? They're both going to be on the table, so 13 and 14 are the TV tables. They're both going to be on tables 13 and 14, but which one do you want to see on the main table, which is table 13? Let me know now. For the B side tomorrow, the winner of Randy Baggett and Sean Monkman will have to play against Glenn Pratt, another good player. GARVEY has a showdown with Brad Baines, and that's all that we got left on the B side. Then we have that's the semifinal A, and there's I guess I would consider it a quarterfinal still. Yeah, it's kind of like a quarterfinal. But that's the action for tomorrow. Yeah, you're welcome, man. That's going to be it for tonight. Thank you for you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you guys like the stream. Oh, I only have 5 likes. Oh, man, you guys break my heart. You guys really not enjoy the stream that much? Did I not do a good job, man? Because I thought these players played some amazing pool, so like it can't be the pool players. It has to be me if you guys didn't like the stream. But that's okay. It is what it is. I only appreciate it when you guys truly like the stream. When you enjoyed the coverage. If you didn't enjoy it, you don't have to like it. All right, and all right. So 7-6 was the final score. Let's get that officially up there. GARVEY, earned that win right there. We'll stop the timer on here too. It was about an hour for that match. And all right, so let's see. I talked about the matches tomorrow. Let's talk about our sponsors real quick as we try to shut her down. Got to give a shout out to the sponsors, man. They did a good job by supporting the event. Gould Billiard and Patio. Check them out. 2 locations, one in Regina, one in Saskatoon. 1146 Broad Street in Regina, and 116 A Avenue B North in Saskatoon. You can find their products such as, cues, cases, cue balls, or all ball sets, cloths, billiard tables, table games, rec room furniture, which is always important. You want to have some comfortable seats for your opponents while you're having them sit there and watch you play and beat them. And billiard accessories and darts and accessories. Same thing with patio. If you're looking for stuff for your patio, they got umbrellas, patio furniture, fire tables. They got all sorts of different sets when it comes to patio furniture. You can check them all out. The ones displayed here are the Homecrest patio furniture and the Ebel patio furniture. And we're going to give a shout out to our other sponsor as well, Amiote Construction. You can find them on Facebook at Amiote Construction or on their website, www.amioteconstruction.com. Some before and afters for you guys, so you can check out their work real quick. Top pictures are the before, the bottom ones are the after. Nice little transformation on that building. This one here too. They made it look like a brand new home, man. Like to me, I would have got that work done and flipped that house right there for extra money, man. Nice work. And here you can see the transformation as well. Love the way they changed those stairs. I mean, the stairs were nice to begin with, but they just transformed and made it a little bit more sharper looking. Nice job. I'm taking my word for it though. You can check out the review here from Margaret Kissakow. PS says, Amiote Construction replaced 3 doors on my house. I was pleased with the work done on my home. It was done very professionally, and the workers were very respectful. I appreciate a reliable business that can complete the work in a timely fashion. I would highly recommend them to other homeowners. Last but not least, well, I guess we got one more after this, but that's somebody I work with. This is actually sponsors from the event. So we have Brown Bear Woman Events. You can call them at 403-607-2824. They're a group that focuses on Indigenous history and culture, to teach it, to share it, to spread the knowledge. And you can check them out on their website, events at brownbearwoman.ca. Tell you a little bit more about them. Brown Bear Woman Events is a family-owned business. They offer a variety of events to educate and showcase our rich Indigenous history, traditions, and culture. They have a facility to host groups, can bring the show directly to you, or can host a virtual session. And they have traveled the world sharing their culture and facilitated interpretive programming, cross-cultural training, and dance performances to all walks of life. So they do a lot of good spiritual, cultural work. I say spiritual because, you know, when you're trying to get in touch with your culture, it actually lifts your spirits and it makes it a little bit more of a spiritual experience. I don't know if you've ever done it, but if you have, you understand what I'm talking about. I've been there, man. I took the path. But yeah, so, you know, good people. Thank you for your support. Really appreciate your support into the event. It's a special event, the second annual Moses Cappo Memorial Tournament. 48 players full, lots of great competition. And tomorrow we got the showdown. It's going to be amazing, man. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be amazing. Here's the players that played in the event this year. I'll leave it there for a second while I have a quick drink. Garvey G, impressive, man, impressive. I've seen people play against Johnny and beat him, but you know, he didn't show any signs of nerve whatsoever. Like he would, like, I mean, he missed some shots, so don't get me wrong, but those are shots that were like in a position where you could miss it, right? But in the end, he settled down, he got the win, played amazing. Good for you, man. Give him a little pause there on that one. Crowd was happy with his performance. All right, and Clutch Shot is the last one. Clutch Shot Billiards Apparel. Well, I guess not, because I got Jam up too. Some of the designs of the shirts that they have at Clutch Shot Billiards Apparel. You can find them at clutchshot.company.site. This is the one that I'm wearing today. A few examples of the stuff that they have. And what was the last one I was just talking about? Lost myself today. Rada Regatta / CSL Manitoba is how you find me. Subscribe to the channel if you want to support. Good way to support. If you like the streams anyway. If you want to ask me to come out to cover an event, or if you want to even advertise an event, even if it's not pool related, and if you're not hiring me, message me at cslmanitoba@gmail.com. But if you hire me, I promise you I'm going to represent your event the best way that I can. And there's going to be some people out there that can do that same kind of stuff that I do and present themselves the way that I present myself. But just know that I truly love what I do. And if I have a chance to represent you in your event, I'll do my best to represent it in the best way that I can every single time, no matter what kind of event it is. All right, so Jam Up, that's what I was thinking about. Check out jamupapparel.com if you want to see some of this gear. This is the Federal Gorse line. He's got a new line now. I'm going to see if I can get some of those pictures set up for tomorrow so I can display some of the newer shirts, but I might not be able to get it done. There's a lot of details involved into that. If you want to support the Roadrunner, you can get some of her gear, Savannah Easton. This shirt comes in blue, comes in yellow. The Duchess also has some gear. Allison Fisher, you can find her gear on jamupapparel.com. If you're more of a hat person, they got some hats too. All right, that's it. And if you find anything that you want from Jamup, you can message me, rod@jamupapparel.com. I'll put it up right here, rod@jamupapparel.com. All right, I'm done. Sakabo. The last highlight. Oh, wait. I had a highlight of the day too, right? What was the highlight of the day? Yeah, I'm gonna have to find the highlight of the day and upload it for tomorrow. Only because I didn't do it today. That was a nice cut. That was a nice cut. What did I have for the highlight of the day? I think I only have the one from yesterday. Let's see. Yeah, this is the one from yesterday. Brady Golan. Amazing shot. All right, I'll have the highlight of the day for tomorrow. I don't. Okay, I want to say it was, I know which one it was. It was a jump shot, but I'm gonna find it for you guys. I can't be lazy. Done early today, so I don't have to be lazy. I'm gonna go for a ride and get my cues, get into a mini, enjoy life a little bit. I miss my family, man, but I've been watching pool all day, so you know, I gotta get my fix in. All right, so now I gotta find the shot, which that was a jump shot. Was it from earlier? Not a lot of highlights today. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find it. Search. Because I want to make sure that like whoever gets the highlight of the day gets recognized for the highlight of the day, and so like I don't want to be lazy about it. Um, yeah, I think it was this one. So the shot happened at 12:35 today. Yeah, you can walk by. Like it doesn't matter. You can walk by. There's nobody playing no more. I'm just doing. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. What did I say? 12:35. Yeah. All right. Okay. Here we go. So here's the highlight of the day for today. Eric Vargas with a crazy jump. I think that was the one. There was a couple of great jump shots today, but I think this is the one. Amazing shape. Great finish, Eric. Play your best game with Q Sports Live, and I'll be waiting for you and your highlight of the day. That was a great shot, man. Worth the wait? I think so. I don't know. Full wisdom. The more you sweat and practice, the less you'll bleed in battle. Get to those tables and become the champion within, man. If you want to be one of those guys that, or one of those ladies that comes in, you know, and everybody's scared of you all the time, you know, as soon as they hear your name and they're playing you, they start shaking, you know. You want to be that kind of player. Well, you can't get there without all the efforts, man. I'm telling you right now. Work on all the specifics. You know, be true to yourself. Analyze your game. Get somebody, you know, if you don't want to pay for coaching lessons, pay for somebody to analyze your game. You know, a high-level player to analyze your game. Get them to watch your flaws and see how they can help you guide yourself into better fundamentals, you know. And then from there, like if there's anything you got to work on specific, at least you know your fundamentals are straight. You'll be able to see what's wrong with your game and be able to correct it. When you start correcting every single thing that's wrong in your game, not wrong in your game, but that you're short on, like, you know, cut shots, banks, you know, spins, jump shots, whatever it is that you're short on, you know, once you start developing that skill and working specifically on that skill that you're coming up short on all the time and you master it, that's going to change your mentality. Now you're going to want to learn other skills and build up your arsenal of skills. The more skills that you get behind your game, the quicker you're going to become the champion within. It's the process, you know. You got to believe in it. You got to commit. You got to go through all the ups and downs. And there's going to be a lot of downs, I'm telling you right now. A lot of days when you're not going to want to do it, man. You're not going to want to go out and play. You're not going to want to get out and get in your car and drive there. Just do it, you know. Those are the days you're going to grow the most. You want to be the champion within. Understand it's not going to be easy, but you can get there if you believe in yourself. And I believe in you, man. So, you know, I'm looking forward to you getting there, you know, becoming the champion within, maybe getting on the stream, becoming part of things here with the highlight of the day. Bring me something good, though, all right? There's a lot of good challengers out there, man. Everybody knows what they're doing. CSLmanitoba@gmail.com if you want me to come on and cover your event. If you want to, you know, maybe donate something to my cause through e-transfer or PayPal. If you want to advertise an event or if you want to hire me for an event, as I said earlier, CSLmanitoba@gmail.com. Anything you can think of, CSLmanitoba@gmail.com. I'll help you guys out. All I ask in return is that you help me out by liking the streams and, you know, sharing the streams here and there, supporting me, you know. All right, so that's it for now. My name is Roderick Regatta. If you guys want to add me or follow me on Facebook, you can, but, you know, I've got a restriction today, so I may not be able to accept you. And there's a small chance that I may get my account taken away from me, so just find me. I don't know, try it out. And if I got hacked, well, it is what it is, man. All they're gonna steal is a bunch of pool stuff, pool pictures, pool posters. Good luck with that, man. Anyways, don't forget to follow us on Q Sports Live. If you guys get a chance to check us out, we're on Q Sports or on Facebook. We're Q Sports Live Facebook page, not the group, so it's a page, and you'll find it. I'll say Q Sports Live. You'll see a bunch of streams from me and from Ben and from Grant. And if you want to check me out on YouTube, you can find me under /CSL Manitoba. Okay, I'm talking too much, man. I gotta get out of here. Thanks for everything, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking and watching the stream. And I'll check out the comments, see if there's any good nights in there. Trace says, I hope Johnny. Jody plays great too. Jody versus Jason. And I appreciate the stream very much. You're very welcome, Tracy. And have a good night, everyone. I hope you guys, enjoyed it. Tomorrow we're gonna come back with some crazy action. It's championship day. Lots of action. 8 players left in the field, man. Top 8 out of 48. Crazy action tomorrow. Plus the women's finals coming up tomorrow too. Really exciting day. You don't want to miss it. I promise you. Championship day, second annual Moses Cappo Memorial Tournament is going to be a memorable one. I'll see you guys then. Have a good night, everyone. Cheers.